gonna take on the world.
All right, guys, we're back. Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Third Eye Truth Theorem Podcast, episode 106.
106.
Dude, we're moving right along.
Moving on up
Yes, after 100.
to the east side.
Man, downtown St. Joe, Michigan. That's easier to say, right?
Yeah.
July 16th,
We might move down.
2025.
We might move to downtown St. Joe. We're outskirts.
The outskirts, yeah.
We're the outskirts. We
Country.
might move to downtown St. Joe.
This is the Third Eye Truth Theorem Podcast. I am your host, James Gill. This is the co-host, Joe Hill.
Yeah, that's me.
All right.
Still here.
Nice guest. Eric Burns is back in the house.
What's up?
Been a while since we've seen you, but welcome back, my friend. He's been after me. Get me on the show.
I appreciate you.
Get me on the show.
Wait a
Appreciate you.
Wait a minute.
Got some stuff I want to talk about.
So many people ask you that. How did he jump over the list?
No, well, you can give me a text, and apparently our guest canceled.
No, he overbooked himself. He is playing at
okay.
South Haven.
So he canceled.
So at least it's not a hard act to follow. He wasn't-
Right.
All right.
Well, and that's good. That's good. But
Yeah.
Eric came to mind. I mean, we talked about this a couple of days before.
Not rich.
Huh?
Not rich.
No,
Not rich.
Rich.
Rich Weeks.
No. That was, we just found out that the other day,
Yeah, I know.
Monday. But me and Eric were talking about this before. I said, yeah, I can get you on, man. And then you just happened to pop in the restaurant that night.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, hey, can you do it? And Eric said, yes, I am here.
Put me on that cancellation list.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right, man. How's things going, man? Since the last time you were on.
Good. Busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been moving and grooving. Been down in Florida a lot during the winter.
Yeah, that was extended trip that I didn't mean to take, but it turned out worth it. So
Yeah. Good deal.
Did they pay for you when you go down there?
No, that was on me.
Oh, then you?
Yep. I have a buddy down there in Cape Coral, renovated part of his house, and then took on a few more jobs after that. So
The help was
5
needed.
weeks turned into a little over 4 months. So
Did the
I
wife
have a
go with
very patient wife. She was
Wow.
able to visit.
you? Okay.
Yeah, and I came home a couple times.
So I was gonna say, you
Wow.
can't have all the fun down there.
Right.
Wait.
No, she was a trooper.
You're only going to go for 5 weeks?
Yeah, it was
And it turned
kind of undetermined, but yeah,
turned
around
into
5
what?
weeks, 4 months plus.
That's a bit longer than-
Extended vacation.
And we did have a few good weekends that we went and did things together.
Yeah.
You know, we all graduated high school together. There was 3 of us, so
Oh yeah,
it
that's
was
cool.
good. Yeah.
It's cool, don't it?
Old class friends.
Damn, that'd be nice to have someone that lives down there.
Well, you can always go, man. Yeah, you're right. And that way you can visit them and they can show you around and maybe
Yeah, they know the spots.
free room and board
That'd be awesome.
or whatever.
Right.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
have
know
to pay-
about free room.
Oh.
I saw-
Oh, depending on who it is.
Yeah, it does make a big part in it, depending on who it is.
For sure.
But it's always good to go visit some friends in a nice warm climate during the winter.
Oh, yeah,
always.
You went in the winter, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which led me to figure out that I have something called Raynaud's.
The fuck is
It's
that?
a phenomenon
Well,
that part of your digits in your fingers will go white
really?
and lose circulation and a lot of stuff like that.
Seriously?
Oh yeah. There's the phenomenon that happens and people get that, but then there's also it's an autoimmune disease of some kind
Yeah.
where you have the disease part, and I haven't researched that enough to find out exactly how deep that goes. So working in a warmer climate or
Don't look at me, I have
inside
no clue.
is on my list of what I need to do. So.
That's a trick right there.
Yeah.
Never even heard that, man.
I've got pictures of it on my phone.
No
It's,
shit.
it's really weird because only part of your digit on your hands or whatever will
The
go.
tingle or something?
Oh yeah, it's like frostbite kind of
Yeah.
feeling.
Like when your hands get cold.
Oh
man.
yeah.
Yeah.
Working outside as a framer, carpenter.
Oh shit.
Yeah, got
Got its toll on you.
right.
Holy crap. All right. Learn something new every day, right?
Right. All I got is phenomena. Sorry.
Let me get that boo button
It's
out.
the word.
first.
It's the word.
Get that
Yeah.
cow boo. That's been my fingers itching right now.
Right.
I didn't get it
It's
all.
tingling,
I
Joe.
didn't get it all last week.
It's
Wow,
tingling.
Not gonna get it. So when you're down there, my question is actually, you're working on a guy's house. So when you picked up side jobs, how do you get those side jobs?
Word of mouth through him, through friends of his, neighbor. I remodeled the neighbor's bathroom, tore everything out of it, tore the tub out, put in a new walk-in, step-in shower with a curb on it.
Wow.
Did all the tile work, all the plumbing work, all the.
Yes.
Can you see yourself retire down there?
I don't know. Summer heat is starting to get to me more and more the older I get.
Yeah.
With a bunch of all the other old people?
Right. Yeah. I don't know. The traffic was so bad down there.
Oh man.
You know, here in Michigan, we say, how far away are you? Oh, 20 miles. All
Yeah.
right, I'll see you in 20 minutes.
Right.
Down there, how long? 10 miles. All right, I'll see you in 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Is that extreme on the most? It's
And
terrible.
what part of the state were you in?
By Fort Myers.
Okay.
It's on the Gulf side.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was over by Tampa,
Okay.
and that was busy.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That was right after
That was 2 years ago. I was like, holy shit, man. That was crazy.
That was
Yeah.
right after the hurricane, right? Or
Uh,
before it.
when
When you went down to Florida.
no, this was just.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it wasn't that long
It wasn't
after.
that long ago. 'Cause
Right.
Fort Myers, Sanibel.
Yep.
They hit, didn't
Oh,
they hit,
oh,
They
didn't
got
they-
hit. They got hit
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
didn't they
Yeah.
hit
There was
Tampa too?
still.
Yeah. They hit Tampa
Little
too,
bit,
right?
little
Come out of the
bit.
Gulf.
I think so.
Yeah, on the
Yeah.
Gulf side a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. We weren't there doing hurricane damage really, so
Okay.
there was a little bit on my buddy's house. He had a bay window in the front side that leaked,
Yeah.
so we replaced all the drywall.
I think that's one of the reasons I would never move to Florida, just because of the hurricanes.
yeah.
I don't think I could do that, man.
I think we're kind of spoiled in Michigan a little bit with all
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
4 different seasons,
Yeah.
which I wish kind of winter was shorter now, but
We were just talking about
not
that.
a lot of poisonous, not a lot of stuff that's gonna
Kill you.
kill you.
Yeah.
Right. Sneak
Snakes,
up on you in the middle of the
spiders,
night.
Yeah. Gators.
You know.
Things of that nature.
I guess depending on where you live.
No, dude. And then not only that, the weather is not as threatening. I mean, you have
A tornado once in a while, or
but that's-
some high winds, or some hail, or something.
yeah,
but
knock trees over and shit like that.
right,
But, I mean, come on,
nothing that's gonna
tear your house down.
hopefully.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I saw. I mean, it was a storm we had not too long ago. Fucking, I was looking out the window. I was like, "Holy shit, what's going on out here?" And then you see, I saw 2 trees fall down back
Yeah.
to back. I'm like, holy crap, that wind was strong coming off the water. I live over right by the lake.
Right.
right by the lake.
Right.
Well,
But-
you do too.
I'm on the lake.
No, you're a street over from the lake.
You walk across the street, you're on the beach.
Yeah, but you're a street over.
Either way, I live on Lions Park.
My point was
Wherever-
proven.
On Lions Park. There's a street everywhere.
Yeah, of course it is. But you're right across the street from the lake.
That storm was nasty.
Yeah, it was. It was crazy. But that's the basic stuff that we have to deal with here.
Right.
But you live anywhere like in the South where you can get tornadoes, mudslides, floodings.
Okay.
Like the one in Texas. The Texas
Right.
one in Texas is going
Fire.
crazy, dude.
Fire.
Fires,
California.
California,
fires.
earthquakes,
Mhm.
hurricanes, and even volcanoes. I mean, we don't get a lot of that, but you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Natural disasters, landslides,
Tsunami, whatever.
Yeah,
Right.
I would hate to see that shit.
Right.
Oh,
Any catastrophe is bad, but
yeah, but that's something. I mean, I was watching that one that happened in Sri Lanka a while back though, but it just people were watching the wave come in, sitting there reading the water recede,
not realizing
Yeah,
exactly
what
what
was going on. Yeah,
Right,
and
for
they're
sure.
sitting there. I mean, the water's going way back onto the ocean, and these people just watching and sitting out there playing in what was used to have water,
Right now it's all beach.
and then oh, you see these ships flipping and with this high big wave coming
What
in.
would you do?
Dude, I would run. If you see the birds and animals taking off, get the fuck out of there.
This is smart.
Get
I don't
the
know.
fuck
I don't
out of
know.
there, man.
I think I would be more shocked. I'll be more, what the hell is going on?
No, dude.
Yeah.
No,
Your
no.
first instinct is never to run.
No.
Mine is.
Mine is hell yeah.
Uh,
I see. You see, if everything's
Not
quiet, you don't hear any birds or any kind of animals. Get the fuck out of there.
Depending on what it is, my wife will tell you, I'll run to an emergency.
Yeah.
I'll run to help somebody.
Oh yeah. But
I'm not running into a tsunami.
Fuck no. That should
I'm not running into
that should
a lot of
undead you.
places.
Stop, tsunami.
Right.
Don't do it.
And these people were getting smashed, man. People in the
Ugh.
pool playing and
Ugh.
having a good old time, and just out of nowhere,
Right.
just waves hitting after wave after wave, just like nonstop.
Mm.
I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it.
I'm just thinking all the natural disasters. Trying to think. Tornado.
Avalanche.
Midwest area.
Yeah,
Then you Tennessee, Kentucky, you have avalanche, rock slides, mudslides,
mudslides, floods.
floods. Then the South, you have, I mean,
You can get
Carolinas, you have
hurricanes.
still
You
hurricanes.
get hurricanes.
Florida
Flooding.
hurricanes, flooding, everything else. What do we have? 4 bad months of winter
Yeah.
and cold,
Snowstorms.
and a cold.
Maybe really hot.
Maybe a
Heat
a
advisory.
tornado here and there if it touches the ground. But where Michigan is,
This part of
That's
Michigan is solid.
Right.
Kalamazoo area that's still Michigan, but
Yeah.
I'm still saying Michigan only maybe get a tornado here and there, maybe a
Yeah.
low earthquake,
A little
a
trimmer.
tremor, yeah.
Yeah,
but
that's about
what-
it, dude.
I'll take the
I
winter.
couldn't do it. I'm staying in this part of the state for the rest of my life.
Alaska, you get the where that doesn't go dark at all.
Oh, right.
Oh, what is state?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Constant
sun doesn't go
sunshine.
down.
Yeah, it doesn't- sun
or
never goes
or it stays
down.
dark for a
Yeah.
long
I mean,
time.
The only other state that you don't hear, Maine.
Yeah, well, they get hurricanes up that way.
Do they?
Yeah, dude.
They get a lot of
off the fucking Atlantic.
They get a lot of rain. That's all I know. Those
Remember that big hurricane that went up the coast?
No.
It went up the coast. It hit
Texas.
no, it was coming off the coast, the Atlantic coast,
Oh,
the East
okay.
Coast.
East Coast.
Yeah, and just tore up all kinds of shit. You remember that? You don't remember that?
Way north too.
Yeah, it went way north. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was just crazy.
I don't remember. I don't remember that one.
No, all right.
Open up.
No, no. Why are you trying to throw gummy bears in my mouth? What, like you
See
little
if I
pet
can-
or something?
See if I can make it.
No, like we had Benny Hannes or something. Get shit in your mouth.
Oh, that's even better. Come on. Let me flip it.
No, I want.
Right.
Let me throw this at you.
I got my own.
You are out of control, man.
I'm not sober.
Oh man. So other than that, man, I wouldn't mind. I love visiting places like new places like Florida and in the South.
Well, you never know, right?
Yeah, but you never know.
You might find something that
Yeah, you
draws you
yeah,
more.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll ask you this question since
Sure.
we're talking about states and all that. What's the one state that you would love to go visit?
Or
No, just go
that you
visit.
haven't visited yet.
Yeah. Or you want to visit no matter what, or go back just because you loved it so much.
I didn't get enough time in Colorado.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I'm a mountain kind of guy, I
Okay.
think, and being born and raised up north, it's about 4 hours north of here
Yeah.
in Benzie County.
Hmm.
A lot of hills.
Yeah.
Like
Lots.
very rough terrain and spots and stuff like that you could find, but nothing like the Rockies.
Yeah.
Right. So that's always been something that I've wanted to do is
Go.
just explore. I love nature. I
Would
love seeing scenery. I love seeing that kind of stuff.
Would you
taking
go
pictures.
skiing and anything like that while you're in Colorado, or just hiking, or
my mind and my heart says yes. I want to go skiing. I want to do all those things. And take me to the highest peak, drive me out of a helicopter, let me go, but my body says stop it. Just stop it.
Let's be realistic.
What about you?
Ask me about 30 years ago.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I would definitely do it. Me, I would love to visit Alaska. Just because it's probably the last frontier that we have in this country. Besides, it's the last frontier.
Pretty much untamed terrain.
Untamed terrain, because you can't. The terrain is so different there in Alaska that it's hard to excavate and clear out land, and it's so many different terrains and stuff like that. So
a lot of almost cargo ship container type villages up there, I think, or something that you just set. You're not having to dig and do all that.
Right.
You can put a fountain.
It's like I said, it's the last frontier as far as open country for the United States.
Sure.
And I would love to see some of that terrain.
I have one of my cousins.
But I would be a little weary because you got some really dangerous animals like wolves, bears, definitely. Even you can get an elk or a moose that way. Those fuckers will kill you too.
Oh, sure.
They'll take you out real fast.
Cold.
Stock your freezer though too.
Yeah, but I mean, some of the most beautiful things you can see, like killer whales there, in the water.
Right.
And, I've seen. I had a couple of people like going cruises.
That's one of my cruises that I would love to do. I've only been on one, but I'd like to go north.
Yeah, I would love to do the Alaskan cruise line.
And he had pictures of the whales and videos of the whales and stuff up that way, and that was really cool. And just to visit some of the small towns that you can't get to only by maybe airplane.
Well, I think the whole frontier thing is somewhat of a draw too.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess it looks like it would be something I'd want to do, but when you're in it and you have to do it to survive, then that's a totally different thing.
You used to like to hike, didn't you?
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I still love it. I mean, if I can get a chance to do it, I would definitely do it. But I don't know about skiing. That's I don't know. My knees are not strong enough for that.
That's why I'm going to win that competition.
No, my knees are still good to do other things, but skiing is not one of them. No, we had a guy on that does. He has he has 40 acres of land. He does he has trails out there.
Okay.
And he put together for people that
it's like a big giant
Ironman.
Yeah.
Almost like that. Yeah.
Almost something like that. Okay.
Obstacle course. The whole 9 yards.
What do they call it? Mud or something. Tough mudder or something like that.
But what he does, he has people come out there with their dogs, and they have this little tournament or whatever. And then he brings in a lot of people. It was like 300 groups.
And dog kind of runs the race with them or whatever. Oh, nice.
But
nice.
I challenged him.
Mm-hmm.
The mile one. Start off with a mile and go from there.
Right.
Whoever can do it first, fastest wins.
I did it one time up north, up by my hometown, and I tore my meniscus during the race. At some point in time, my kneecap tore my meniscus. I got done with the race, and I'm like, man, I don't know. I have a cramp. I got something going on. I need to,
get this looked at.
Got a massage or something like that after the race. Thankfully, they had a tent set up. But by the time I got home and stuff, my knee was full up.
Yeah. I did it playing football.
Yeah.
I tore it. I heard it pop. As I was getting tackled, I was like, oh, man, I broke my leg.
Right.
But no, that's the instant your instant thought that you broke something. And I mean, instantly I can walk, but it was a little hard for it. But I think it was swollen, and I had to get that taken care of. Man, that was crazy.
I have a pain in both mine, so it's okay.
What happened to you?
Football, baseball, hockey, soccer. Pick a sport.
You injured in all of them?
No, baseball in one. I hit the home plate sliding. It landed dead on. Missed. Then football, I got clipped
That'll do it.
going
Yeah.
for a ball.
Yep, torn rotator cuff my freshman year of high school football.
I never really got
throwing arm.
injured in football or basketball, but when I playing like outside the regulated sports, right? That's when I hurt myself.
Yeah.
I was trying to do this fancy move, and I tried to do a twist, and I'm like, oh,
How'd that
that
go?
didn't sound good.
No.
That didn't feel good either.
Did it make that sound too?
No.
But bucket list is skydiving.
I've done that.
That's
Yeah,
I would do it
on my
again.
list
I would do
of-
it again. I would do it again.
Oh, that's
I would
right.
have to have
I could do that on the 19th. I can do that instead of bowling. Like, there's a bunch of people going skydiving this Saturday.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. They're all from Coloma. All good friends with them. And I told them sorry I couldn't do it because I'm bowling. I had the same day of the wedding actually, and I was just thinking, well, if I don't go to that, I can still go skydiving, but that's another $100. I don't want to spend more money.
I would definitely love going to a mountain like zip lining deal.
The mile long.
see some good scenery on your way through or whatever, right?
Over some gullies or whatever the case may be.
Yeah,
The ones in
or
Tennessee
like
are pretty good.
or like the Amazon, or
Ooh.
like the mile long, 2 miles.
That's one place I would not want to visit, the Amazon.
Was.
He doesn't like snakes. You ain't figured
I'm
that
not
out
scared of
yet?
snakes. I'm just things that can kill you. And there's a lot of stuff that
A
can kill you
lot
in
of
the
stuff,
Amazon.
man. No wonder not a lot of people.
They
live there.
have
I mean,
large snakes that can take you under and swallow you whole.
It's called the anaconda.
Yes.
Yes.
Don't want none of that.
Would you ever do the running of the bulls?
Maybe. Get me drunk enough, I probably
Nope.
would.
Nope.
Nope.
Get me
I'm
drunk.
not-
Get me
nope.
drunk enough, I probably would. Woo!
I got up
Like-
on. We're framing a house right now, and I got up on the 2x6 wall.
Yeah.
No trusses, no nothing. To walk the wall, to lay it out, to get the string line, do a lot of stuff, and I haven't walked a wall in a minute. But I used to be able to walk 2x4 walls, from one end to the other.
Yeah.
I don't trust my knees. I don't trust.
Yeah.
I don't trust my body anymore like I used to. I mean, that was never a factor. Now it's like I get my knee feels like it's gonna go out once in a while, or it's hyperextended or something, and
I've had that happen too, man. Where it's like I can feel it about something's gonna happen, and I don't want to test that, man. Just like if you put too much pressure on it, you just feel it about to do something, go the wrong way or pop. Your knees pop? Yeah, dude. My knees crack, pop, ankles crack and pop. It's been
I'll run up the stairs at the house. Well, all right, I'll walk up the stairs at the house, and every step I take is you can hear it. Just,
yeah.
just a grind. And it's like, man, how long?
Getting
How
old
long can we do that?
Getting old is no bullshit, man. I tell you that much. You can't keep your mind strong. We were talking about the third eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you wanted to get into that.
Well, I don't know that much about it, but sometimes things catch my eye, catch my thought
It's the
process.
manifestation part of
I,
thing of it.
right. So, give you an example. The other day, I can't even remember who I was talking to, and I said, I just need to find somebody that works like me, like at the same speed, the same attitude, the same motivation, the same whatever. And I'm not the bomb all the time, but I can get some shit done.
Yeah.
And 2 days later, this kid shows up, a recommendation from my good buddy. And he dropped him off at the corner. The kid had to walk 2 miles, something like that, to the job site. So I'm thinking, all right, so he's motivated. He's, hungry.
Yeah.
Shows up. We work all day long. Barely had to talk. We were doing a demo. You know what needs to be done, and I didn't have to say hardly anything to him about keep moving or, you know.
Stay focused again.
He worked just like me. And the weird thing was, was at the end of the day, or toward the end of the day, I noticed a tattoo on his arm. And the more I looked at it, the more weirded out I got a little bit. And I'm going to show you a picture.
You took a picture of it?
I took a picture of it.
It's not creepy.
So on our left arm.
Son of a bitch.
On our left. Now, this kid's 26.
That's crazy, man.
This kid's 26. I'm 54. We've never met before in our life.
Almost identical.
Almost identical tattoos on our left shoulders. He's had his for a while. I've had mine I got it in Florida when I went down there.
That's crazy, man. That is almost identical. Dude.
All right, now hold on. Let me show you the next picture. Because he said he had noticed it too, but he wasn't going to say anything. But what weirded him out was on our right shoulders.
Dude, yeah, look at that.
What?
We both have a cross on our right arm.
Huh.
And we've worked together for a week or so now, and
yeah,
he is a mini me. I mean,
manifestation, man. Put the words out there, and you get it back.
I like $10 million.
But
start small, Joe. Start small.
But that is
$2 million.
That right there goes to show you that wherever you put your mind, I mean the old phrase, wherever you put your mind to, you can get it done.
Right.
You wanted a person. How can I not ask for 10 mil?
Exactly.
You got a person.
You gotta put it out there, Joe.
Wow. So yeah, my wife said that she did the same thing. She put it out there before we ever met, like what she was going to deal with, what she wasn't, what she wanted, whatever. And I guess I checked enough of the boxes that
I thought
we've been together for over 10 years. So.
There you go.
I thought you were going to say she got a person. I'm like, God, what's with you people?
She did get a person.
Yeah, she did.
Well, that like I said, that goes to show you the mind is a powerful thing.
Well, they say the tongue is pretty powerful.
Yeah,
right.
Words are powerful. So people are unaware of that, and they don't understand that words carry a lot of weight.
Right.
And if you don't use it in the right way, it can be bad or it can be good.
I say it's funny that the things it affects. If you just write a word on the side of a bag and put it in the fridge, that food will go rotten faster than another food that if you didn't do that.
Oh.
Some kind of weird stuff like that.
Yeah.
Plants, different things.
Yeah. Talk to your plants.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, somebody put this. Then when we talking about water or something like that, did you hear about this? Some people talk to their water,
right?
And
what they consume.
Yeah,
things they consume or whatever, whether it be water, food, anything.
Yeah. So, like I said, words are very powerful.
Mm-hmm.
They carry a lot of weight. I think it's almost people want to say that, well, that's foolish. No, that doesn't happen. But it does. I mean, it's all up to the person, I guess.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Like that sign when I came in. What did it say? Dream until your dream comes true.
Mm-hmm.
It's very similar.
Yeah. You know, when me and Joe started doing, and the other two guys that we had started doing this podcast, it wasn't doing much, right? But
you guys had a slow start.
I
remember having that conversation with you.
And we I don't know, he did a lot of talking. And he did most of the talking to me anyway, to get me motivated. And it did. And then we slowed down again, got me back on the horse again, just by words. You know, we need to get this. And people were saying the same thing. You guys need to get back to doing your podcast. We like listening to you guys.
Cheerleaders are awesome too.
Yeah.
When you got somebody behind you.
Behind you 100%. Yeah.
Yep.
And I think what it was for me, I had somebody that was not on my side.
Oh, for sure. That's how I
just
started
out.
Yeah.
Stop. No negative words, Joe. But
Oh, fuck that.
you know what I mean? It's just when you have somebody that doesn't believe in you or believe in what you're doing.
Or
and
doesn't want to see you succeed.
exactly. That would definitely hold you back.
Right.
Isn't that really called narcissistic though?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, not necessarily. Not
Someone
necessarily.
that really holds you back and puts you down and
Well, it's
wants to put themselves first.
a form of it. Yes.
It may seem narcissistic, but there's a form of the depression or different anxieties or something like that that goes with that makes it seem narcissistic, but it's more they're too involved in their own head. They're too self-thought processed or something.
Yeah. Well, it's a lot of selfishness behind that whole idea. If you don't want to see somebody succeed, and you continuously, hey, it'll never work, or blah, and then you put this in this person's head, plant these seeds. Sometimes those seeds grow, and stop that person from doing it.
Got that all my life.
Well, I think we all had that to the point where somebody was slowing you down, or a negative person in your life. That's when you cut ties with all these people. Get those people. It's like pulling weeds.
The hard part is when it's the people that you love and trust the most.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're like, whatever, that's never gonna happen. That's a pipe dream, whatever you want to call it.
When is it? Well, what if it doesn't work?
Right.
Why would you say that?
Right.
I'm putting all my efforts into this.
Yep.
And if it's taken away from your time with me, that means you're being a little selfish.
Sure.
Don't look at me. I didn't.
Quit being selfish, Joe.
Yeah.
I didn't do it.
No, Joe didn't do it. I just wanted you to chime in.
You told me to be nice.
No, I wasn't. You have to say anything bad, but just chime in.
Can't help on that subject. I can't. So
why not?
My mom always said, "Don't say anything."
Oh,
if you ain't got nothing nice to say,
right?
Actually, she said to say it to their fucking face. Then.
Yeah. That person said you assaulted.
She did. She did. Then she got my own family.
Yeah. Turn your own family against you. What a weirdo. But that goes to show you, man, words do carry a lot of weight. And if you let it bother you, let it get to you, it can definitely slow you down.
I don't know if I've talked about this before, the bullying and different things that I got as a youngster because I was the smallest kid in school growing up.
Yeah.
That affected me more than I ever knew. More than I ever knew. And it wasn't until I met my third wife, my current wife, my last wife, my
oh, okay.
because I won't do it again.
Yeah.
And she is everything to me. So, but I asked her one day, I'm like, because I thought she was way out of my league. I had no self-confidence. I had no self-respect, no whatever. Nothing. Oh. And I realized I was 44 years old, but in the mirror every day, I saw my 15-year-old self.
Oh, damn.
Every day of my life until I was 44. And I asked her one day, I'm like, look, I just have to know what you see. What do you see in me? Because that's what I saw. And she blew my mind by the things that she said. And I was like, well, wait a minute.
That's love.
And my image in the mirror changed almost overnight.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Overnight.
Almost overnight.
Gave you the confidence.
Because I had to boost the confidence. Like, no, she wasn't lying to me. She's not bullshitting me. She's not saying that shit to boost my ego. I asked her to be honest with me, and she's the most honest person I know. So it was good. It brought me out of my shell.
Yeah.
And it took I think a lot of pain away. So, because I carried a lot of, not only did I see my 15-year-old self, but the bully and
you got picked on that bad?
Oh, dude.
What's the worst thing that ever happened to you?
So we would get out of school and the buses would take all the kids home. Well, the
That's
bus with the shortest route would come back to the school and pick us up and take us to another school to practice basketball.
Okay.
7th and 8th grade.
Yeah.
So we had like a 40 minute parlay after school
Yeah.
before we were waiting for the bus. And so myself and 7, 8 other basketball team members would hang out. We might go outside and play basketball. We might mess around, whatever. Well, they would decide to grab onto me, like all of them, on my arms, some on my legs, some on my hips, one guy on my head. And then they would split a rail with my legs and slap me into it repeatedly.
Oh, damn.
And then drop me in a heap and go somewhere else until the bus came. So,
No shit.
oh yeah. And that happened a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah. But,
wow.
yeah.
That's not what I expected.
No, not at all. Not at all.
I'm picturing.
Humiliation was the
Yeah.
worst.
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
When they would humiliate me in front of everybody else or something. That was bad.
I can almost relate to that because I think I got the same treatment as especially in 7th and 8th grade.
Mm.
I had 2 good friends that I would hang out with throughout 7th and 8th grade.
Yeah, I remember you telling some stuff about that. Yeah.
And just coming into my own was a tough thing for me. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Because
Well, you had the opposite that I had. You were the biggest kid in school.
no, I wasn't. No, I wasn't.
Not
I
at that
didn't.
time.
Not at that time. Not at
Okay.
that time.
Okay.
I was the tallest amongst my friends. Yes. But there were other kids that were much bigger than me, and these kids. I mean, especially the 8th graders. They were. These guys are probably already having sex by that time, and I mean, seriously,
Living life.
living life. I mean, a lot of girls around there would be giving it up to. I mean, in the 7th, 8th grade, I'm like, wow. So I kept to myself with my 2 friends, and we had this one bully that picked on us. So remember the Christmas Story?
Mhm.
He was that dude with the
leather jacket.
with the raccoon hat on, and his name was Felton Spencer. Remember this kid? He haunted me. He doesn't haunt me anymore, but he haunted my dreams when I was a kid.
Sure.
This dude had fists that were like a man's fist. Means tough. I mean, he'd punch you or cut you. And he would terrorize us. Chase us to the bus. I mean, he would wait for us when we got off the bus in the morning. He'd be there waiting. Terrorize us
Dedicated.
throughout. Yeah, dedicated bully. But there was one day I found out he had a bully. And this was a refreshing part of my life because I told my friends about it, and then we started making fun of him, and then we went and got the guy that bullies him. He was in the 8th grade. We told him about him. He beat his ass. That was the most satisfying thing I've ever seen in my life. Because I remember one time he chased me home, man. Yeah, I lived at least a mile away from my junior high school.
So you were
I was going through the neighborhoods. I knew how to get to my house, but that was just terrifying, man. And then he played 7th grade football with us, and he would try to tackle me so hard. I mean, like he would leave me like a heap of mess, bones. I'm like, remember the Beetle Bailey cartoons?
Yeah.
When Beetle
I
Bailey
don't want
got
to
beat
play
up.
no more, Mom.
When Beetle Bailey got beat up, he'd be in a heap of bones and the legs all twisted and everything. That's how I felt.
I don't want to play football.
me
no
too.
more.
That's how I felt.
Yeah. Yeah, it was rough.
You guys had
But
some
but back then it was different.
Yeah.
I mean, nowadays that would be
Oh, you would get in trouble for that. Bullying.
not just trouble.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be like juvenile for some kids or something. I mean,
we had. I had to fight back. Finally, fight back.
So I went from a household. My parents got divorced, same time frame.
Yeah.
So I would go home and I would tell my mom. I said, "Hey, this this is what happened today. I don't want to go to school. I don't want to go back to school. Why would I want to do that?
Yeah.
You know? And her response to me was, well, what would Jesus do? You turn the other cheek and let him slap that one too. So that was my advice given to me by my mom, my only console, because it was just her and I.
Yeah.
So I would get up and go to school the next day. I face it all over again.
Like Groundhog's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. My grades suffered eventually. My dedication to school suffered. I barely graduated high school.
Oh, same here, man.
Yeah.
Same here. I mean, I wasn't picked on in high school as much. I mean, but I had people that try to make fun of me or whatever. You know what I mean? I was skinny, had a big head. And what are you over there laughing about? You never get bullied in school? Never? You were the cool kid.
Well, yeah, his mom didn't tell him to turn the other cheek. She said, go whoop their ass.
Yeah, pretty much. No, actually, I had older friends. I had a cousin.
I learned
I played sports, so I was the one that usually picked on kids. Or I stuck.
You were the bully.
I stuck up for kids that got picked on because I wasn't special ed, but a lot of them that got picked on were in my classes, but everybody knew I was in the class with them, so they knew if I was around, I might protect them. But I never really got picked on at all.
It was
nothing like what you guys went through.
No, dude. But I mean, well, growing up, I mean, I would get picked on by my cousins too, my whole family.
No,
we
get
razzed. I mean, you know, but I felt like an outcast at some points in my life because it was just maybe 2 or 3 of my cousins, but one other cousin because he was an albino, and being black and albino,
right?
You know, it's totally different.
Rare.
You would get picked on by everybody.
Right.
Everyone would pick on him. And he was a nerd at that time too. He read comic books.
Bless you.
Excuse me. Thank you.
He was into technology before everybody else was. You know what I mean?
Right.
And he would show everybody this, and they make fun of him. So he had to seclude himself from everybody else. And do his own thing, and I finally picked up what he was doing, and I learned how to do that myself.
Oh,
you know, and then I finally had friends that I could hang out with, more friends as I got a little older. But being the oldest of my family, I always had to look out for my younger brothers.
Sure.
So if they got in a fight, I don't have to go beat that kid's ass.
Right.
So they go get somebody to fight me. So I'm like fighting 2 or 3 times in one day.
So to go with what you guys were saying earlier, how the fights and all that, and your guys' era, my era. Nowadays, like you were saying, that's why we have Columbine. That's why we had all these school shootings. Kids are now doing other stuff to protect themselves.
If I hadn't had the upbringing that I had, I'd have taken the gun to school for sure.
Probably.
I totally understand it. I had nobody that I felt protected me. I didn't feel safe.
Right.
Now, that wasn't every day, 8 hours a day at school. I had good times at the school too.
Right.
Oh, wow.
But the bad times way outweighed the good times.
Oh, yeah. You remember those.
And scarred me for life.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty much.
Oh, yeah.
So.
I knew it took a toll on me because once I got out of high school, I didn't even know what to do with myself. You know, I didn't want to go to college right away.
Right.
I didn't go to college until I was 30. I actually started going to school.
But I was mid-20s.
I was trying to recapture what I lost as a child. You know, try to build myself to be something that I wasn't as a kid.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
So
have a better experience.
Yeah, exactly.
Doing it too.
Yeah. I mean, not only that, because I had to help raise my brothers and my little sister. I didn't have that privilege to go out and have fun like the other kids did.
Right.
I mean, I had to
You had responsibilities.
At an early age. So once that was over, that my sister and my brothers are all old enough I finally got outside and started doing stuff, but I started getting in trouble. Started getting in trouble with the law, and now I've never been that kind of person as far as going out and causing trouble.
Right.
I started hanging around with the wrong people. So being easily influenced at that age, I would try to put on this false persona of myself, which I wasn't, which I never wasn't.
That's funny you said that like that, because I had talked to my wife, the Twin City Players over here off of Glenlord. I've thought about like stopping, just seeing what goes on, what I might, be interested in trying to participate or something. And her question to me was, what makes you think that you can act? I mean, and be able to perform in front of people or whatever. And I said that I've been a different version of me depending on where I've been my whole life.
Yeah. Just to fit in.
Totally trying to fit in. My whole high school era was trying to fit in. I played sports to try to get on the guy's good side that I'm getting beat up by sometimes and, picked on, bullied.
Oh, yeah.
So how long ago for both of you?
Yeah.
Do you ever go to your class reunions?
I never went to one of them.
I did. I'll never forget my 10-year class reunion.
So you went.
When my biggest bully walked into my 10-year reunion.
Yeah.
I'm standing with my wife and a few other friends, and he walks up and
Did you start
squared
shaking?
up to me and said in front of everybody, loud enough for everybody to hear him, "Oh, I hear you've been talking shit about me."
Dale.
The same one that would square off at me in school and tell me not to look at him as he's touching my nose with his nose and telling me not to look at him.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to kill him. But his dad was a Golden Glove boxer in the Army. He's a conference wrestler. He's, all these things. And then he'd be nice to me on the weekends. When we were out of school, we were cool. So I always gave me hope that, all right, maybe this will leach over into the.
So what happened through that though? When you saw him in that tenure?
I just shook my head. I said, really? 10 years later, it's the same bullshit it was in school. And I just turned my back and walked away. But I so wanted to. And I still have to this day never balled up my fist and hit anybody in my life.
Yeah.
So,
but there's been times, and I hate to see the time that it actually comes to, if it does.
do you think he's more jealous of you because of what you have succeeded and everything else in your life, and not in his life? Because if he's holding still remorse over that, there's something that's wrong there because of that.
The particular person that I'm talking about ended up dying 20 years ago, I think.
Oh, well, that didn't work out very well in my favor.
Not in your favor, no.
That question failed.
I'll never fail that question. But
So
it still can go back because he still faced you on your tenure.
yeah.
So, I mean, I have the same kind of predicament a little bit. And this guy still holds remorse, still holds everything against me because of something that I did in high school. But an outcome of it and the longevity, he's succeeding because he's still with that female, married to her, and has 2 kids. That's the only thing I can
What
think
did
of.
you do?
Nothing. I physically did nothing.
Oh.
I hooked them up. She always came over the house, partied at my house, did everything, and just came over
You
my
didn't
house.
make out with her?
No, she was too young.
Okay.
But she wanted to, but she's always coming to the house. So what happened our senior year, I started pushing her towards, and she said, "Well, I really want to be with you." I said, "Sorry, can't. You're too young for me. You're still I'm a senior. You're I don't know if she was a freshman or a sophomore, but still." But I said, "No, I can't. I don't want to." And so I said, "This guy here likes you. Everything else." What happened after all that? They got together, got married. Like I said, popped 2 kids out, and still to this day, he still has remorse because she wanted to be with me, not him, right away. That's the only I could think of.
Well, that sounds like him. Sounds
Yeah.
like he had a problem with that, of course, but
Te-
something he needed to deal with.
I haven't talked to him since then. I see him time to time out and about, and I just kill him with kindness. Hey, what's up? And
Jealousy's a fickle
and-
bitch.
Yes, yes, it is, and it's hard to shake, man.
I lost
For some people,
5 good friends because of what I've done in my past because of jealousy.
You know, you laughed earlier that I was going to Florida for 5 weeks and ended up being over there for 4 months. you know.
That's a lot.
My jealousy streak tried to climb in constantly thinking, well, what's going on in my house? Like
yeah,
Oh, see, that's
what's going on at home? I mean, it's winter time. I know,
right.
but we talked all the time and we have a strong enough relationship that after a few minutes,
yeah. It's
in and out
snaps
gone, I'm like, whatever. I know better.
In my eyes, I know what I did. And I always say this now because I think it's happening to me more than since I turned 40. Everything I've done in my past is now kind of tenfolds. And
It's coming back to you.
it's coming back to me, biting me in my own ass.
Yeah.
And I believe in that.
Well,
I think the golden rule is out there.
you almost said karma.
But I'm Catholic. But I am Catholic.
Karma
So
is a
But
bitch.
golden
like
rule,
we were
Catholic,
talking about
karma,
earlier.
everything else, it's all the same scenario. But I believe in that where it comes around tenfold, and it does. I really believe in that.
What you put out there,
Yeah.
what you say,
Yep.
or what you do,
Yeah, it comes
your
back.
actions.
Yeah.
So
Action
I've
is
been
real.
all over the board. I've done things I shouldn't have done, and I've done things that other people would have never done.
Right.
In a
Oh,
good
yeah.
way.
I have too.
But
No, I think I've been on that road too. Where
But
I don't take anything back.
I don't
I
either.
mean, I often, when I do something stupid, I'm like, why did I do that?
But you can't
Yeah.
take it back after you
Can't
do
take
it.
back. You can't.
You can't take it back.
Yeah, what you said or what you did,
Well,
you can't take it back.
What you said, sometimes you can't.
apologize for it.
You
but
can apologize. You can feel
still
it.
said it though.
You can apologize. You can feel it. You can have all remorse, everything else they see in your face, but they'll never forget what you said.
Exactly.
So, but you'll feel better about what you did. I mean, you can go up to all your guys' bullies and say, "I forgive you," but
or you can go up to them and draw a line in the sand and say, "All right, one at a time.
Yep.
Let's go."
I mean,
go.
just like Billy Madison, where the guy got so picked on and he shot everybody in the butt with a gun or whatever, and he said, "I'm glad I called that guy," because he called him and said, "I'm sorry for what I done to you in high school."
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my eyes, I wish I could do that, but half these people, I go back to the movie Bronx Tale. They're not coming forward and saying they're mad at me. They're not doing anything out of their way to say, "Oh, I still want to be friends with you." They're not. They want to be away from you. So fine, be gone. I'm better off not having you in my life because of we always will talk about, yeah, we did this in the past. Let's go do that again. That was fun. No, we moved on from this. This is why we're now feuding. Might as well just stay gone.
So the buddies that I found later in high school, as I started to finally mature in myself, are the same buddies that I went to Florida. As
Yeah.
What, 40 years later?
I haven't really hung out with anybody that I actually grew up with as a child. I see them from time to time, and we sit back and laugh. I mean, this one guy, Jeremy.
Mm-hmm.
I've known him forever. Known him since I was before I was a teenager.
Right.
Running around in the same neighborhood, and he's a couple of years older than I am. So, but I was shorter than him. I mean, Jeremy's somewhat short, right? And just watching him as a kid was cool because everybody liked him, and he wasn't anybody that had to be outside drinking or being into all kinds of trouble or anything.
Sure.
He was a clean cut guy. His family was clean cut. They were all good people.
Right.
And just being around him, this showed me that you can be that same way without getting into trouble like that. is mind your own business.
Right.
And he did that.
Yeah.
But we both had big families.
Okay.
We both had big families. I think he might have been the second to the youngest of his family, but I was the oldest of my family. And by my extended family, with my mom's side, we had cousins and aunts and uncles galore in that neighborhood.
Sure.
So I was always, I never really got into too many fights because I kept my nose clean and mind my own business. But when I had to fight, I had to fight.
Sure.
Couldn't resist it. Couldn't get away from it. Because if you did, you'd be
on another list.
Yeah, another list. Somebody can beat you up anytime they want, you know. But it was tough, man. It was tough. It was tough, especially in my neighborhood when the drugs started coming in and the guns started coming in. My mom was like, "You better be inside before those streetlights come on."
Right.
Was it like Lean on Me?
It was pretty close, pretty damn close. Ben Harbor started to get a little rough, and then this is when she shipped me made sure I didn't go to Ben Harbor schools. So I went in 7th to 8th grade.
Okay.
And through 3rd through 6th, I was in Coloma.
Okay.
She didn't fill out the cards or the paperwork for me to go back in my 7th and 8th grade year. So I had to go to Ben Harbor. But as soon as my freshman year came, she said, nope. Again, I mean, she saw the streets getting rough. She saw me and my cousins and everybody else in my family getting fights with all these gangs in the area. And it was at one point in time, my freshman summer, we were all, and I was drinking with my cousins because they came from California, smoking weed and all this stuff. We were sitting outside, and my cousin and one of his buddies got in a fight with one of these gang guys in the neighborhood. And but he had some guys on the side sneaking around. Now, luckily, I turned my head. This guy had a pistol, and it got jammed. It was jammed.
That close.
That close. He was right in line with me. And I was just sitting there minding my own business. I knew right then I had to stop doing that. Because that took my focus off of what's going on around me.
Yep.
Being drunk, I was like 14, almost 15. And I knew right then. After that summer, I stopped smoking weed and drinking and kept my nose clean. But after that, I was going back to
Probably, wait a minute.
But after that, I got out of high school because my mom moved. She moved us out of the projects. After that, we got a house on the outside of Ben Harbor where it was closer to Fairplane, more or less.
Okay.
So it was clean. I mean, it was a nicer neighborhood, and it was cool to live there. You can ride your bike over there. You can leave your bike outside. Nobody would steal it.
Right.
And you can walk around and not be in trouble.
Right.
I mean, I can walk through the neighborhood and not worry about getting in a fight or nothing.
Nothing.
Somebody bothering you because you're wearing the wrong colors or whatever the case may be. It was crazy, man.
Right.
The late 80s and early 90s was fucking a mess. It's a fucking mess. This is why I started hanging out with white people. This is my introduction to hanging out in St. Joe. After my
He's looking at you.
high school.
He's looking at you, not me.
My high school year,
Whatever.
my freshman, my senior year, when I graduated, I didn't hang out in Ben Harbor ever again. I got out of there.
Yeah.
Got out of there. But that's when I started getting in trouble because everybody looked at me like, "Oh, you're black and you can fight." So I kind of
Hey, you looked the part.
Yeah, don't mess with me. You know,
Right.
that persona.
Right.
And everybody was afraid because I was 6'3" at that time. I was still skinny.
Yeah.
But I was
Tall.
tall.
Yeah, he was skinny back
But I could
then.
fight. I still could fight. Don't get me wrong, I could fight.
Sure.
But I didn't mean nobody wanted to mess with me. So I kept up that stigma throughout from 19 to about 25. And nobody messed with me. I mean, I got a couple of fights, but I won.
Right.
I won. I mean, I'm not saying I can't. I'm saying I'm the best fighter, but I was the best fighter. But I'll give you a run for your money.
Sure.
I've dealt with people like that. They gave me a run for my money.
Ain't no chump, right?
No chump, man. But that's the way I had to grow up. That's the way I had to grow up. And then I started getting in trouble.
I wish I'd have had more of a happy medium than what I was kind of looking at him left with or whatever. Because if something would have happened,
Right.
which kind of did, the coach pulled everybody aside after my brother had called up there and heard about it.
Are you the youngest
Yeah.
of your family?
Yeah, so my older brother, that's 11 years older than me, called the principal and said, I'm about to ready to come up there and do the same thing to you that these kids are doing to my brother if you don't do something about it.
Yeah.
So the coach sat us all down and talked to us about doing things
doesn't
like
really
that.
work though.
No, it got worse.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
It got worse after that.
The
Now I'm a narc too.
Yeah.
The harassment gets worse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
But-
for sure.
I never had to deal with anything in high school. I mean, like I said, I had 2 friends. We all in close to the same locker, and we just hung out with each other.
Mhm.
And but I played basketball, football. Then I started getting more friends as I went along in high school, sophomore, junior, and senior year. Got more friends.
I had the party house.
I never had that.
I had the party house on the beach, my own apartment, everything when I was 15.
It
Then-
keeps getting younger every time you talk about that.
That was my freshman
You
year.
said 16 last time.
16, 15, because when halfway through school, I turned 16. So
Okay.
my freshman year, I was 16. I graduated when I was 18, 19.
So yeah, it was almost like your own bedroom with a living room and a kitchen.
Yeah, pretty much. My own entrance.
Yeah.
My own entrance to the place. Every time my friends came over on the weekend, dropped the keys off to my mom and went upstairs and
Have fun.
yeah. Don't do anything. Don't go to jail.
Don't go to jail.
If we leave. But I always looked older, and we had another friend that was senior and he looked way older. And then after a while, we had a connection when right there by Coach's, there was a Smiley's gas station that served beer. We went there every Friday, like clockwork. So they knew they're ordering our beer for us. And we're just going there paying, taking it back out to the car, putting it in the trunk, going back to the house. And after a while, yeah, we were partying it up. Then cops got a little bit involved, and after every home football game, we were just lining up on the side of the fence, and this cop came over that really wanted to nail me on to a point where I turned him in for harassment. But he said, I heard there's a party at this house down on the beach. My ears perked up, still watching the game. All my friends got nervous, so they turned around and talked to him. And they said, yeah, I heard there's a big party at this guy named Joe's house, and everybody's welcome, beer, pot, you name it. It's probably all going to be there. And so one by one of my friends always turned around and started talking to him, except me. I held out. I was
Watch the game.
I was watching the game, got cocky and arrogant, and just listening. He says, so one by one, he says, so you must be, he named every single one of my friends. Then he said, huh. Then he tapped me on my shoulder. I turned around and said, yes, can I help you? He said, that makes you Joe. I went, probably does. Until you see my license, no, I won't show you. I'm at a football game. This is, can't touch.
You're not doing anything wrong.
I'm not doing anything wrong. You can't do anything about it. But I said, but once you get off work, come on down to that Joe guy's house. We'll give you a beer. And every single Friday night, he parked his car on back then it was like a kind of dirt road path behind my house.
Yeah.
And it wasn't paved yet to the point where it wasn't all the way paved. So he parked his car at the end and he just sat there. And I went up all the way up to my property line with a beer in my hand, waving at him. You can't touch me. I'm not doing anything wrong. Because by law back then, private property, you got to have right to do it. My parents knew about it. Back then, kids could drink it. The parents let them.
Right.
Those are good old days.
Yeah. So then every time I left my high school, every time I went for my job, every time I went to Benton Harbor, he got behind me, pulled me over for random shit. Just random
That's
everything.
harassment.
Just trying to bust you.
Yeah. That's
So then I turned him in. Then all his buddies got mad at me.
Dirty.
Yeah. Then all then
Domestic
all
boys
his-
in blue, man.
yep. Then all his buddies got on me, and I went straight to the chief of police.
That's the thin blue line.
Yeah. I said, this is harassment. So I started just writing down every single thing that's ever happened to me back then. Didn't care. My parents raised me to look up the law. There's always a loophole for every law.
And the more paperwork and the more evidence you have behind that,
Yep.
the faster that case will be over.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
So I saw him about, like you said, 10 years later. I saw him. He finally retired. He came up to me and says,
Who was it?
Ken Fields.
Oh, I know. I remember that guy.
Yeah.
I remember that guy.
He came up to me and he says, he apologized for being harassing me back then. He said, but you were breaking the law. I said, did you ever prove it? Did you ever prove it to me? I knew I was, but I never got
You
busted.
never had any evidence.
He did, but he could never get on us. So I always say what happened, they busted my family more than they busted me.
Yeah.
Because then 20 years later, my parents got busted for pot. So
20 years later.
Wow.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, but I don't know why. No, I'll leave that alone. They really did. Yeah.
Yeah, my dad went to jail one day. My mom didn't get to jail, and they said my dad was a ringleader.
Dang, like they're a kingpin of a drug lord.
Yeah, they almost lost their house, lost everything. Yeah, I was still married. I was married and had Aaliyah, and I was more mad at my parents. I didn't talk to my parents for a good year and a half because they could have got popped any time of their damn life.
Yeah.
And had my kids there while they're watching them when I was working, DJing and everything else. They
Oh,
could.
you already knew they were smoking pot. What are you talking about?
Oh, I knew they were smoking pot when I was like
Yeah.
2.
I knew that. Yeah, I knew that when my dad was smoking pot at 12. I'm like,
Shit. You know that
I could hear him smoking and I'm like, oh shit.
you know that drug case they used to pass around in school and say, this is what this is. That's what this smells like. This is what pot smells like. I went, it smells like my house. Teacher said, what? I went, nothing. It says it smells like other people's house. All my friends, every time they walked up my steps, they stopped. I said, just keep walking. I'll tell you in the kitchen. Just keep walking. Let's go play foosball. Let's go up there.
Dude, that's the first time I ran into pot was I was young. I was going to my uncle's room and they had this tray. It had these seeds on them. I'm like, what the hell is this? That's when I really learned about it. That's what that is.
Well, I learned about it when we never flew anywhere. We're going to Florida and they're passing a cigarette back and forth, I thought. But I mean, this one smells funny. Oh, I'm going back to bed. I was passed out in the car.
Yeah.
I always slept in the car.
Yeah.
Or my parents gave my dad made special brownies when he gave me a little bit left. And he said, here you go. And I passed out like a fucking rock.
Joe's ass asleep.
Yep.
Night.
Yeah. I passed out like a rock. My cousin always said, do they got any more of those brownies left? He said, yeah, they're in the kitchen. He goes in the kitchen, starts eating them, starts laughing, having a good time. Yeah. Playing video games back then.
Oh man. That yeah.
I mean,
I had a good time growing up.
I don't have any remorse growing up. I was 14, did a great life, had a great life. I made more money illegally than legal, but I still sit on it a little bit. I mean, I made great money back then.
Yeah.
Kind of wish I still did it, but
No, you don't.
Well, actually, I know I missed the money.
No. Dude, nope.
I'm glad I got out when I
You
did.
either go to jail or
I'll be
The
dead.
morgue.
Yeah, I'll be dead.
more you dead or dead.
Yeah, I'll be dead more. That was the case. The way I was going, they wanted me to rise more to the top. I've been dead.
Yeah. And the reason I say that because I know firsthand that's how it goes. My brother did. Sold crack in Grand Rapids. And he was getting big. And he got shot and died. So that with that being said, just like it's only 2 ways out of that, or 3 ways. And if you wise to it and get out early enough, you can escape it. But I mean, the odds of that happen is like slim to none.
14, 15. 6 years.
Yeah. So you were doing it at a young age.
Yeah.
That see, and the thing is, it gets worse in different neighborhoods. It's worse in different neighborhoods.
Doesn't help when I lost my virginity. So then I thought, hey, I'm king shit. I lost it to a 21-year-old. All right. I'm partying with a 21-year-old now. So,
but yeah, just I don't know, just that whole thing is it's a slippery slope, man. I don't wish it on anybody.
No.
I don't wish it on anybody.
do you miss the life at all? Nothing of it?
It being in the projects?
No, the what you could have made, what you could have done, everything else. Besides the outcome of getting out early and
No, see, I didn't do it like my brother did. Anything I sold was weed. I didn't sell crack. I was too nervous about going to jail. And I didn't want to go to jail.
I didn't sell crack.
Well,
No, I didn't. I
no,
didn't
I'm
sell-
saying, but that's what was available in our neighborhood.
Oh, I sold other stuff.
That was available in our neighborhood. That was rampant in our neighborhood. Running rampant crack sales, and you could see the change instantly from the late '80s to the early '90s.
Well, I grew up north. I never heard of cocaine or
Yeah.
anything until I was well above teenage
You
years.
could,
I mean,
you could see the change in the people in the area.
right.
Well, I believe it.
See the change,
Yeah.
and then people would.
Well, look at Three Oaks and a couple of different areas around here where they run through. It's like they run through a town for 6 months to a year or something like that, and people start dying from fentanyl and other overdoses.
Yeah.
And then
But that back then, and just remember when Clinton got to office,
Mm.
the 3 strikes rule went into place,
right.
and the ones that it hit hardest was the black neighborhoods, because the crack epidemic was going crazy by that time. 92,
I know what you're talking about.
it was going crazy by that time, and then you get gangster rap, which didn't help it.
Right.
They were constantly pushing that in music,
Mhm.
TV, everything, and it affected my neighborhood the most, and it was the most traumatic thing that I've seen a lot of people perish because of that. I mean, family included.
Sure.
I had 2 uncles that were on crack. 2 of my relatives died, but 3 of my relatives died because one was selling and 2 were involved with someone that was selling. Thought they snitched on him, so he had to take out my cousin.
It's, like you said, it's a slippery slope.
Yes. So I mean, like I said, I don't wish that on anybody, and it's a scary thing to see, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't have to go through that much longer after I went to high school. My mom got me out of the neighborhood. I was happy that she did that. I was so happy about that.
So you two getting picked on and everything else in your life at an early age, that didn't stop you for doing everything.
No. I mean, it slowed me down. Don't get me wrong, it slowed me down.
You didn't have that in the back of your head. Oh my God, I need to do this because I got picked on, or I can't do this because I got picked on. I don't have the balls to do it because of.
It did weigh on my confidence.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
It did weigh on my confidence.
For sure.
I didn't have the confidence to talk to girls at that point in time, because everybody that picked on you, and these girls see this,
Right.
they would do the same thing to you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh, there was none of the upper class of girls, whatever, the ones that are on everybody's radar would always were somewhat nice to me for the most part. I never had an issue with any of them really. But it's not like any of them were gonna date me.
Exactly.
Because not for my looks or anything else, but just because I was fish bait,
Easy prey for somebody else to pick on. And they with any girl in that point, they want somebody that can actually protect them from something like that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Sure. Feel safe.
Yeah, feel safe
and
Why are
secure.
you looking like that?
Just chilling.
Got
Got nothing to say
Say
about
he's
this
biting
one.
his lip, but
Got nothing to say on that one.
So I mean, I don't know. It was tough in high school, but like I said, I got over that. Once I got out of high school, started venturing off. I was, I think women were more attracted to me after that stage because like I said, the persona that I had.
oh sure, put yourself in a new situation around some people that don't know you, and you're like, all right, well, why does this feel different? Why am I, you know?
Yeah, women and girls were more attracted to me after that. Not only that, I was more outspoken, and I started bringing my younger brother with me, and he was definitely outspoken, and he would, as a young kid, he would get all these girls.
You're outspoken.
I wasn't when I was in high school, but after that, after I got out of my shell, after high school,
did you get back in your fucking shell?
No, I was just like I take my time. I watch. I don't just jump into something and say something out loud that if I don't know about it, you know what I mean, or I don't put myself in a place where if I don't know what's going on, I like to watch to see how people react first. I like to listen. I like to listen a lot to what people do.
A couple of the lessons that I've taken to heart. One of them, speaking to that, is I don't know. You gotta face things differently, I guess. But the least expectations that you have, the less disappointment you have in life, right?
Yeah.
That's something that I've been hanging on for a long time now because it doesn't hurt as bad. You expect somebody to respond or treat you a certain way or do something a certain way a little bit. And when it doesn't happen, it's like you start questioning and whatever. I've tried not to do that anymore.
Right. Going back to what I was saying when I wasn't outspoken and didn't speak out a lot. But like I said, once I got out of that high school and started getting out of that shell, I started speaking a lot more and being more outgoing. So I can build this I don't know, image of myself.
Sure.
And then for people to get to know me and be drawn to me. And I think it was when I was after my first daughter when I was 20, I really started to get out there and be more assertive, be more outgoing, talk to more people,
break the ice with somebody, that
especially when with the girls, because I never had that growing up because everybody always kind of like nah, maybe next time, nah. So that was like almost a discouraging feeling.
Sure.
As a young kid, everybody else was getting girls and making out and all this stuff and finger banging and all that good stuff. And I couldn't even do it. I couldn't even get close to it.
Couldn't even touch that butt.
No, I can't even touch a butt, man. I had all these little groundhogs trying to talk to me. And girls with thick glasses. Remember I told you that story about my senior year of high school?
Yeah.
And I was about to go to the prom with this chick. And this chick had these thick glasses, but she was like one of those promiscuous girls. And everybody had her. Like, no, those glasses are fucking me up. And she came to and you haven't heard the story. So she came to my door, and I have these brothers.
Yeah.
My brothers are vicious. They were younger. They would make fun of everything. So I was like, I'm gonna get to the door first
and get the hell out of here.
Get the hell out of here and go out with her and have fun. My youngest brother got to the door first. He opened the door, saw her, he started laughing and slammed the door.
Oh shit!
starts making fun of me instantly. So I always thought, I mean, my brothers meant a lot to me, right?
Right.
And I value their opinion. And if they made fun of me, I feel embarrassed, right? And we did that to each other. So I told him to tell her I wasn't there. And she was so mad at me, dude. So mad. But I really didn't care because I mean, I thought my brother's thought was the most important thing.
And she left. She didn't know you were there or
no.
not.
Nope. Had no idea.
That's funny.
This is my youngest brother. My youngest brother Steve. He was the coolest kid. He was the middle child at that point, and he was the coolest one out of all the brothers. He would have all the girls. He would have the cool clothes. This dude somehow he was a hustler, man. He would get his own money somehow, and he would have some of the coolest stuff,
right?
Coolest shoes, and the girls would love him,
right?
He was a dark skinned kid, and the high top fade with the like Kid and Play, had nice and neat and flat. And I'm like,
right.
I could never get mine like that, man. My head was too big. But I was always like, man, okay, dude, I have some competition, so I gotta step up my game. But once I got out of the house and got to St. Joe and started making my own way, then I brought my brother in, and he made his own way. And then then my brother left the state, went to Houston with my dad, and he was doing his own thing. So I was left doing my own thing. And no, actually he went to California with my mom.
Okay.
And then moved to Texas with my dad.
Okay.
And he was like I said, my brother Steve was a rest his soul, but he was one of the coolest people I've ever met. My youngest brother.
Awesome.
And he was just like my uncle Kevin. Rest his soul too. And that dude had all kinds of women. Growing up, he would have a different woman. I mean, dude had like 8 kids, something like that. Just by women all over. He was just
player.
Yeah.
I got hoes.
I may be exaggerating with the kids, how many kids, but he has at least 5, right? And he moved out to California. And the ladies were trying to buy him trips to take him to Australia, and I'm like, damn, this dude he's the shit. I want to be like him. Then I had another cousin Dorian. This dude was he was just like my brother Steve,
right?
Much more advanced. And this is the one that had the albino brother.
Okay.
And he was top notch cool.
Pull on it.
And I'll give you an example of how cool he was. And I was a kid watching this, right? He would mess with my uncles, and my uncles were like, I think they're 15 to 20 years older than both of us. I mean, all of us. And he would mess with my uncle. He was messing with my Uncle Richard one time. Said, dude, leave me alone. I'll mess you up. Kept messing with him. He took off running. My uncle's chasing him. Now I'm like, oh man, what is he gonna do? So I went around the house. He running around the house. My uncle's about to catch him. Slides in the grass. Uncle fell down. Got to run off and got away. And that dude was cool, right? So I'm gonna try it. Started messing with my uncle. My uncle like, man, why are you messing with me, man? Come on. Kept messing with me. He starts to chase me. I'm doing the same thing, running my ass off. I could feel his fingers almost slide in the grass. Slid on a piece of glass. my great corduroys were screwed up, blood everywhere. Had to go to the hospital to get 6 stitches.
Oh, sure.
And he punched me when I was down. I told you not to mess with me. That was my luck as a kid. That was my luck as a kid. But it was, like I said, I had a good childhood, but I wanted to be cooler than what it was.
Oh yeah,
that wasn't.
I had a same older brother. Taught me in baseball. Taught me, sports etiquette. Taught me sports drive. Charlie Hustle, Pete Rose was, drilled into my head. But he didn't know I hurt myself my freshman year of high school and tore my rotator cuff in my throwing arm. And he was mad at me for a long time. I'm talking like 15 years or more before I finally had the conversation with him. What's up? And he said, why'd you throw it all away? And I was like, throw what away? He said, you could been anything you wanted to be. Baseball, football, golf. He said, I've seen you do there's nothing you can't do. And when I told him about my shoulder, he's like, nobody ever told me that. I'm like, that's because y'all disappeared when I was in 7th grade.
Yeah.
And, everybody went and did their own thing. And my mom and she did the best she could with what she had because it was rough.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But I miss it because I still have the heart to play like that. I still have the drive and the energy that I think, let me go out and do 50 and over softball, or let me go out and do something like, and then I think, man, one little move and you're out of work for a week.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah. Dude, I tweaked my back the other day, man. I was like, what the? I didn't even do
What'd you do, sneeze?
That's something, man. I was like, oh, ow.
Like, it doesn't take much anymore.
It doesn't take much anymore, man.
Mm-mm.
I didn't even lift anything. I was like, probably got out of
Don't
bed.
cough wrong.
Probably
Shit.
got out of bed or something. I was like, ow, that hurt.
Sucks getting old, huh?
Yeah, it does, man. It does. But then going back to your activities in sports, my brother was the same way. Dude, he could have been a great football player.
Yeah.
He in his 10th grade year, he was on JV. He was dominating. Then he broke his collarbone and he said, nope, not playing anymore.
I came from such a small school up north that I played my freshman year football, and I got into one game. On the last game of the season, I got in for like all but 4 plays.
Yeah.
Now, before that, I went in on special teams once in a while for a quick kickoff or something because I was fast. Littlest kid on the team. I was the fastest kid on the team, too. But my varsity coach was my neighbor growing up, like lived kitty corner across the street, and saw us playing in the lot next door to him, in the sand lot, whatever. He was the varsity coach. He came down to the freshman class and he sat us all down and take a knee. And he's like, I'll tell you what, right now, Burns is the hardest hitting kid on this team. That started a whole new ass whooping. Like, really? Really? That's what you think. I was like, oh, thanks, Mr. Sheets.
I just turned into Lucas.
Right. Not even Rudy.
Nope.
I mean, like,
you just turned into Lucas.
Man.
So his other kid's like, oh, really?
Mm-hmm. We'll see about that. See how hard it can get. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I hated school. Barely graduated high school. But then I went to college.
It was the best
4 or 5 years later, went back to college and Dean's List, 4-point plus, 2 years straight. Got my associate's degree, and I was like, if only.
I would, if I could take it back, I would have went to college.
Yeah.
After high school.
Yeah.
I would have.
It didn't get me nowhere, hardly.
Yeah.
In debt.
No.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Student loans.
Yeah.
But,
well, I wish I would have did that earlier in life. Why you keep looking at it? It's like those judging eyes.
Joe College. Over there.
I went to college after high school.
Yeah, I had to.
I didn't think it was necessary. I was like, especially when I was 18, my mom left. She went to California, moved to California. So I stayed with my grandma. And from that point on, then I was just hanging out, trying to be cool, hanging out with friends all the time, and
working on that image.
Yeah, working on that image. And I don't know, everything just in this area, a lot of people know who I am now. I think it's because of that. James, you remember back in the day? Remember that time?
Remember that party you had?
Yeah. I mean,
remember Halloween parties?
Throw parties and stuff and all kinds of shit like that. And I thought that was the crescendo of my young adult life. And I didn't realize I could have did a lot more, a lot differently.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm glad I didn't because
they've written songs, right? Probably books too, if I'd have known then
Tall
what
Tales.
I know now.
I had to go to college because they told me, and my whole family told me, if I took a break, I would never go at all.
So they're probably right.
So I went right after. I pretty much went right after high school. I applied, hustled my ass to get. a scholarship and everything else. And
Yeah.
so I got the scholarship, I got everything else, and now I have a associates and a bachelor and
You don't even use them.
and massage
Don't even
therapy,
use them anymore.
massage therapy, and a business degree and everything else, and I don't use them. I like what I do. I like helping people at Ace. It's
Yeah.
a great feeling, and they come in, and I will say this all the time when they come in and they say, "What you told me to do on this when we couldn't figure out how to do something, and you pretty much rigged it where this piece would go to this piece would go to this piece."
Worked out
It
perfect.
worked
Brilliant.
out. Yep, they're happy, and it says it's been running for the last year and a half. I said, "You're welcome."
It is a great feeling.
It's a great feeling. I always say, "This is what I'm here for."
That's like the job I just got the other day was the family tried to put tile in a pool house.
Yeah.
And it didn't go well at all. And they asked for help. And the help was you got to tear everything out that you did and start from scratch.
Yeah.
So they bought new laminate flooring. So we tore the floor out and put all new laminate flooring in, and they're so happy. And it's such a good feeling to be able to provide that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
My wife says all the time, I don't know what we'd do if we had to pay somebody to do the things that you do around the house.
See that when did you learn how to do all that?
It's been an ongoing process for
Yeah.
sure, and I still learn stuff all the
Right.
time. Different techniques, especially like
Google,
no,
YouTube.
no. I won't say no all the time. There are some hacks that I've seen on Google. I'm like, whoa,
Yeah.
why haven't I been doing that for?
Right.
Yeah,
It's nice to know that kind of stuff, though.
sure.
Yeah.
Put in our patio in the backyard, poured the concrete with some help. I put in patio stones and all the crushed rock underneath that, and I put up a pole barn style fence for a privacy fence around it. And
So, how long have you been working in construction?
35 years, probably pretty
Only-
close. 54.
So, half your life.
Oh
Yeah, for adult life. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Mostly framing houses.
Yeah.
How long you been bartending?
Dude, since I started at 19.
19.
Off and on here and there. Then I really got back into it in my mid 20s, mid to late 20s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See, I've got a pretty competitive nature to me, and I always strive to do make it perfect. And I was thinking about it today. I've got a 16-foot 2x6 all laid out to put together with other lumber to make a wall, and I'm throwing 3 screws in every stud. So I set all the screws into the plate. So all I had to do was line them up one at a time and set the screws through. It's challenging. Every one I put in, I tried to make straighter than the last one I put in, because there's nothing easier than running a screw straight in.
Okay, Mr. Miyagi.
But it was fun. I mean, it's therapeutic for me. It's rewarding. It's all of those
feeling of
things.
accomplishment.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You're doing
And then
that
you get a whole wall together, in a half hour or whatever
And
it
it's solid
is,
as fuck.
and everything's perfectly square, plumb, level, flush. It's just
that is a good feeling. I know what you mean.
makes everything easier after that.
Go ahead.
Oh no! So I have a gentleman that comes in from Arizona every year, comes in and sees me and says, "Hey, you know a lot of people in this town." I'm like, "Oh yeah, well, I was born in this town. I know a couple people. Time to time, can get me some stuff. What do you need? I need a handyman. I need someone to fix this. I need someone to fix that. This. I need to put my TV on the wall. Do you know somebody?" I went, "Well, yeah, I can help you out." So I always want new people. So hey,
There you
I'll
go.
put you on the list.
Absolutely.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Dude.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I love I get what you're saying.
So I used to have a really soft heart with it when somebody had asked me to come over. I just need a light fixture hung. I just need this done. And I get there and they're like, I look at it or whatever, and they're like, so, $15, $20. And I'm like, you can't do it yourself, or you would have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bring 30 some years worth of experience. I have the tools, I have the manual dexterity, I have the knowledge, the ability, whatever you want to say, to do this for you.
Right.
Respect my time, my trade,
Mhm.
my efforts. So I went out on my own in December, business wise, and it's been great.
Yeah.
It really has. I mean, people haven't really balked at my pricing, but when they see the finished product, they're
It's well worth it.
so happy.
Yeah.
So it's been going well. But then insurance,
Yeah.
different things for my wife to feel safe and secure with life and whatever else,
Yeah.
and potential. She wants to have the comfort of insurance, which I get.
What did she do?
She's an esthetician, which is also self-employed.
What's that?
She does skincare
Oh, okay.
at a salon.
Yeah.
Oh.
Reve Salon behind Sandman Barbershop.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I know where that's at.
Oh, I know a couple people who work there.
Amazing shops,
Yeah.
both of them. The people that have been there forever. I never. My wife does
Who owns
not.
it?
She's really particular about her atmosphere. She's been there for 9 years.
Yeah.
Or more. Yeah, she loves it. Christy and John Sandman.
Yeah.
Yep. Sandman Barbershop's on
Yeah.
the front side right
Yeah.
there
Yeah.
off of Hilltop
right.
and
That's right.
Washington.
I can never remember her name.
I've always thought they need a bigger sign out there, like a better sign for the salon, especially.
Yeah.
But
I got a question for both of you.
Sure.
No.
If there's one thing you can change about your life for the better, what would it be?
Are we talking current situation?
That's deep.
Are we
Doesn't-
talking all the way back, like
Throughout your life? Now, I can tell you mine from the start. I'll give you an example.
All right.
I would have stayed out of trouble with the law. Totally stayed out of trouble with the law. I think that was my downfall of my life's goals.
Are you asking because what do we have remorse over?
No
You wanna
remorse. No
change,
remorse.
or-
One thing that you could say, for instance, I would invest in stock
Oh,
or something like that. You know what I mean?
Okay. I'll go. I hate to say it. Nothing. If I had to pick one thing, if you want me to pick one thing besides nothing, I wouldn't change anything about my life in the past.
I'm not changing your life.
No,
one thing that you would change. One thing.
Yeah.
Just one thing you would change.
No, just
tweaking your life.
yeah.
Okay.
tweak-
Say for instance, like this. You know the old term. If I knew then what I know now.
Right.
Yeah.
I'd have paid more attention to business aspects of financial things.
See what I'm saying?
Oh, that aspect. If I want to tell, so pretty much, what would I tell my younger self?
Yeah, that's a good way.
There
to
you go.
look at
That's a
it.
good
Yeah.
way. Yeah. What would you tell your younger self?
What would I tell my younger self? Hmm.
Mine would be twofold because I'd also have to tell myself to be more confident. Like,
I would tell my younger self, respect your friends more. Yeah. Because if you respect them, then you will trust them. I didn't trust any of my friends after what they did or what I did and everything else. Their trust was not there because I didn't respect them as much. And yeah.
I like the confidence thing. Be more confident in yourself.
right.
And I think that would have helped me do a lot more things that I've. Because
All the things that you missed out on
Yeah.
in life because you were a little hesitant or a little tentative to do.
Like I had a chance to go to California with my mom. I was like, nah, I want to stay here with my friends. I just got these new friends, starting to build this I don't know, image of myself, and it made me more confident at that point.
Yeah.
And I would have moved to California, I would have to do it all over again.
Sure.
And I wasn't sure about that.
Right. No, my friends still laugh because I grew up in the house that if I didn't go to church on Sunday, then I was grounded the following weekend.
Oh, really?
So I had to be in church. And when it was like that, it loses all intention to me.
Yeah, I'll probably do.
Yeah.
You know, my mom and my stepdad would show up in the driveway of the house that I was staying at, where we partied all night the night before, hanging out with my boys, same ones that I went to in Florida and stuff, and have my church clothes in the car and show up on Sunday morning at 8:30 and wake us all up, you know, take me to church, and then we go. But yeah, I wasn't exposed to a lot of stuff at home. I had to learn everything out away from the house.
But my thing is, if you do what you guys just said and what I just said, you pretty much are changing the way you are now a little bit.
That would change you. It would change you.
I don't want. Well, that's the thing. That's why I wouldn't want to change anything.
Well, that's why, you know, the little things that you think about in that same what would you do differently? Well, I think I would have liked to have matured a little bit more before I got married and had kids, but I didn't, and I wouldn't change that for the world because I love my kids and my grandkids.
Yeah, I would go with that one. I would not tell myself to get married the first time. Dumbass.
I've never been married, so
I would say dumbass.
I was close, but
I was 20. I was 20 when I got married. My son was born when I was 21. My daughter was born when I was 23.
I was 20 myself.
I mean, what life did I live outside of?
Exactly. Yeah.
But I got mine annulled, so actually in everybody's world,
I was there for 15 years.
No, I got 6 months.
Oh, the first marriage, you were married for 15 years?
Yep.
6 months.
Yeah.
Fuck that. My dad said it was a dry run.
You know, it's funny the look on some people's faces when they realize I've been married 3 times. Like, you're on your 3rd marriage? You did it again? Like, are you crazy?
Well, there's people out there's done like 7 times.
And then, and then I feel a little bit of like judgment coming from them. Like, this dude's like 3 marriages. Well, do you realize that the 3 marriages accumulate now for 30 years?
A span of 30 years.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a lot of investment there. It wasn't just get married, get divorced.
Yeah.
You know, find another one, get married,
my last one lasted 13 years. So
yeah.
I got married in 2025, so I had a 3-year gap in between 4-year gap in between.
Yeah, engaged twice, but we both broke it off because they were out doing other shit.
Did you keep the ring?
Yeah.
Good job.
Good job.
Oh, yeah.
We all both say good job.
Yep. Thank you very much.
Sold the last one.
Good job.
I was like, nope. I put the first one, my youngest daughter's piggy bank.
I let them keep them.
There you go.
Yeah. So if she ever opened it, she found it.
I let my daughter keep.
No telling what happened with that at this point.
She's 20 now. So.
I really don't know what my ex-wife did to her with her wedding. I think she sold it. Probably.
Yeah, my last engagement, I sold the ring.
I might as well.
Like, nope. I said, well, why are you taking the ring? You don't need it. Put that motherfucker in the safe quick.
It ain't yours.
It ain't yours no more.
You said no.
Remember, you didn't want it.
It's not yours no more.
I'll get my money back. Somebody else will buy it.
That's funny. That's like them reels I watch once in a while on Facebook or whatever.
Yeah.
They show reels and the girls walking by a car. And the guy walks up and it's like, "Excuse me, what are you doing?
Wait, what's your name?
Oh, no, and she's like, "No." And then he gets in
their
car and she's like, "Well, hey, wait a minute."
I see that.
No, you didn't want nothing to do with me before that. Now you see him in a Lamborghini or something like that.
That still reminds me of when I was DJing and I was at, I think I was at Stooges, DJing there, and right after the wedding, this this lady comes upstairs, upstairs, and asks for a song. I said, "All right, it's your wedding day. What song do you want? Gold Digger?" I went,
Are you sure?
Are you serious?" I said, "Didn't you just get married?" "Yeah, everybody thinks I'm a gold digger, so I want the song." I said, Where's your man at? Point him out. Bring him on the dance floor and dance with him." So she did.
Yeah.
And he was 10 years older than she was. So that's why everybody thought she was a gold digger. I went, damn.
Is it weird for women to date younger men?
I think it's a little bit different. More, it's looked on differently from other people when the woman is older than the man.
No, I wasn't looking at you.
Why are you looking at me on that question?
I wasn't looking direct. I was looking at,
because I
wasn't even thinking of you
because I date older.
No, I never thought of that when thinking of you. Thinking of that question.
Yeah.
But now that you say it,
yeah,
why?
Now that you bring it up, and such a fact.
Since you get that over,
yeah,
tense about it.
Yeah, when he says, "Huh? Well, how's it?"
Do you think it's weird?
Me?
No, well, I know you don't.
No, actually, all the ones I ever dated, and there was a lot that were older, from 5 to actually 15. They were fine with it. It's just how they are and mature wise and everything else in their life and what they want to do in their life. They want to have fun and have a good time. Yeah, they're going to go older or younger.
Yeah, the women are at the sexual peak when they're older, right?
That's why I like
men are when they're younger.
Yes, they age like fine wine.
No, they don't. Women age like milk. Men age like fine wine. We don't find ourselves till we're in our 30s and 40s, right? Financially, physically, and mentally.
Sure.
Women are more advanced at a younger age.
Oh, in their 20s.
In their 20s,
yeah.
They're more fertile, ready to go. And nowadays, women just don't. They want to get all their fun in their early years because that window is closing. That milk, the old spoiled milk smell is coming into play.
Is it because they carry milk?
No, it's not because of that. But think about it, man.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I never will think on that one. I think they age like fine wine. They know they're maturing themselves, and their high sexual peak is higher.
They just know what they're not going to deal with.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I like.
They like make up their mind early.
Yeah.
Like
that's what I like.
You like being bossed around?
No, I like a woman that's independent. That I don't have to take care of. I don't have to.
From what?
At everything, financially to what they want in life. What they want to do.
What are women independent from when they say they're independent?
What do you mean by that? I mean, independent.
It has gone from. I don't think the dating pool out there. I don't think you have women out there that are thinking, he could build me a house. He could do all the work in it, and he could do this. He's not very wealthy and doesn't have the best job, but that thought process is gone. Like, it's gone. No, it ain't about that anymore. I don't think.
Well, mine hit that actually. My last one. She was 58. I was 44.
Okay.
And actually, yeah. So she made great money. Great money. But how we lived our life, we were fine until that year mark hit. And all of a sudden, she's looking at me and thinking, after a while, what are you bringing to the table?
Yeah.
I went, because we were talking about maybe moving in or maybe she's going to move away after her lease was up. Are you going to come with me? I went, I really don't know until you eventually move. I mean, I'm not leaving just yet.
Right.
My daughter's still here. I'm not leaving. This is where I'm at right now. Until I know she's got a place, I'm not leaving. So after that, after a while, she got more kind of bitter. And more, what are you bringing to the table? Well,
she threw that at you.
She did. But I said, you knew me a year ago when you started dating me. What I did, how much I probably make, what I do, and everything in my life. Now you're throwing back at me just because I don't know what I want to do in the next 6 to 7 months. You can't hold that on me. at all because you know what I am. You know who I am.
Right.
And from that, we kind of bickered. We fought more. We to the point where we broke up.
Yeah.
We broke up almost a year now.
Has it been a year?
Be a year in November.
Yeah. I just think that with that situation, she was in control of her life, and very, very much so.
Well, she did tell me it's my way or the highway, and I just thought she was full of shit.
See that?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I thought she was full of shit because
That's pretty much what my kid's mom said to me when we were young.
I thought she was full of shit.
She was 9 years older than me.
Oh,
I
really?
got married when I was 20. She was 29.
Dang, she got a young one.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I just
I've never dated a lady that was older than me.
How old would you go though if you did?
I wouldn't.
No, if you did,
I wouldn't.
You can't say that.
I
You made
wouldn't.
me answer all the questions. Pick a fucking age.
I wouldn't. If it was up to me, I wouldn't.
But if a woman approaches you and she's great looking and everything else hits the mark, and she was
Clicks all the boxes, checks all
Yeah,
the boxes.
and she's
you were
10 years
"Damn,"
older,
and
you would
then-
not date her?
Then you find out she's older.
yeah,
I still would.
Still would.
you after you went on a couple dates with her,
What part don't you understand?
you would dump her right then and there.
What part don't you understand?
But you would dump her right then and there.
What part don't you
I'd
understand?
ask
You
that
gotta
question.
you gotta give him credit for standing his ground. I mean, shit.
She hits all the marks. Wow.
I'm just saying.
Now, what if it's like 6 months?
Okay, that's different. That's different.
But
That's
still,
6 months.
that's what I'm getting at. I mean, if it's
No, if she has a significant age gap where it's like from 9 to 15 years older than me, no.
how young would you go?
Would I go in 30s, mid 30s?
You would do 20 years younger,
What did
no,
my
that's
buddy
like-
say that
like
scale
18.
was? Like
18.
17.
You
That's
can go
17 years.
15 years younger or 5 years higher. That's where he was at.
I couldn't date anybody younger. I can't date anybody that's in their 30s. Can't
No,
do it.
no, that's just me.
I can't do it because I look at it as they want kids or they want marriage.
Yeah.
I don't want to give them none of that because I can't. I'm spayed and neutered, and I don't want to
You're
get.
not spayed and
And I don't
neutered.
want.
It's
to-
either
And I don't want to get married.
I'm not spayed and neutered.
He got both.
It's
Let her
court
go.
documented. I can say that shit.
You know, you can't.
I'm gonna post that shit on the wall.
There you
Court
go.
documented. I'm gonna bring up those.
You're not spayed and neutered.
That's what I said. That's what I said in the courtroom.
Neutered.
No, I
Yeah,
said.
you're
I
neutered.
said to the judge, I'm spayed and neutered, Honor. That's why these twins are not mine. He said, "You're what?"
Exactly. He's like,
He
what the
said-
fuck are
He
you
said,
talking
"You're
about?
what?" I said, "I'm spayed and neutered." He said, "What do you mean?"
Can't
It's,
be both.
he said, "What do you mean spayed and neutered?" Bob Barker said, "Spayed and neutered your pets."
Your pets.
Right.
You're talking about boy and girls.
And
animals.
then he said, "You got a vasectomy?" I went, "Oh yeah,
Yes,
That's the
yeah."
term.
Yeah,
That's the
I said,
word
yeah.
that was
I said, yeah,
evading my.
He said, "Yeah, that thing." I said, "Yeah, that thing." So, I did say spayed and neutered in court.
So when she was due to be born, I got my vasectomy at 23,
they
and the
almost didn't let me
doctor
do
was
it.
like, "No."
"Yeah,"
And
they
I'm
almost
like,
didn't let
"Yeah,
me do it.
I'm ready. We got this. My son's born. My daughter's coming. I one of each. I'm happy. Let's do this." Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Yeah, they
I
almost didn't let me do
got
it.
it done,
I did not, man. Still don't.
and then we got divorced.
Guns loaded.
And then when I
Shoot
met
the
my
club
second
up.
wife, I went and had a reversal.
I'll shoot the club up. I don't care.
You got the reversal. Wait a minute, you got the reversal.
Did
You did?
I did when I got remarried? This is she wanted to have kids, so
I froze mine. Fuck that.
I went out
You did?
and had it done, and
I'll never use them, but I froze them.
It didn't work.
Probably old as shit.
Yeah, since I was 30.
Yeah, those fucking those little kids.
The same year.
15-year-old kids right there.
Same year I got my got everything else done. Same year.
Spayed and neutered.
spayed, neutered, and
Oh man.
Oh
But
man.
yeah, I mean, I don't regret. I don't date. But the reason, like you asked me, the reason I do date older is because of maturity level a little bit more, and I can give them a little bit more to them, not younger. Younger looks and just wants to have certain things sometimes, not all of them, but most of them. that I've ever seen and date, they want more out of it. Where I don't want to give them all that stuff.
Yeah.
Older ones do.
Well, they're more satisfied with their life conditions and their life goals at that point, whatever.
Or older or
it's
young,
just finding a partner.
or younger ones have kids that are in school already and everything else.
Yeah.
And I want to go traveling or do shit. Older ones want to do shit and travel and everything else. So
And have the freedom to do it. Right.
I'll tell you what. But I did date somebody my age, but she was still, that's my oldest daughter's mom. She's 6 months old and younger than me.
you date your age.
She was the same age as I was.
How about 1 year old?
No, dude. Why you still doing that? I already told you a definite answer.
Just want to.
He's got somebody in mind. He's waiting to hook you up.
No, I just want to see how far I can go with him.
This lady asked me last night out on a date. I don't know if she's older. I don't know if she's older than I am.
Well, how would you know? Are you gonna physically?
I'm gonna
ask
look
these
it
women?
up. So I'm friends with her on Facebook. I'm gonna look.
No, I mean, do you ask the women right before you date them?
No. I don't ask them.
So if it goes into weeks and weeks and
Well, she's
then
like,
it turns into months,
you know, I'm 65. Like, bye. Deuces.
or they say, hey, yeah, I saw that concert in 1980,
Like, I
1967.
gotta go to the restroom. I'll be right back.
Yeah, right. Where's that window at?
Wait a minute, and you drove them, you'd leave.
I'll pay for the dinner.
Wait a minute, hold up.
Tip.
Wait, you're at the dinner.
Uber fare.
I get a ride. Van scan.
They're not even around anymore.
Wow.
That cabbie got expensive. He'd been sitting out there for like 3 hours waiting for this girl to come out for her ride home.
She's at the dinner cutting up putting the stuff away in the boxes. Can you go check on my date? He went to the bathroom about an hour ago.
Ma'am, the window was open.
And there's a taxi outside.
Or the waiter comes up to her.
I know that's bad, man.
Are you married?
I
Yeah,
know
I'm
that's
married.
bad.
Your cat's here.
Okay, I know that's bad and that's shallow, man. I get it. But that's my preference.
That's going back to your hands and your thumb thing that we were talking about
Yeah.
earlier.
You know those women with those little short thumbnails?
Mm-hmm.
It drives me fucking nuts.
Why?
I don't know, just
A woman with a short.
Yeah, you know what? You ever see the little
Megan
chubby?
Fox.
Yeah, Megan Fox.
You ever seen Megan Fox's hand?
Look at short
Megan-
thumbnails on your
Yeah,
phone.
her thumbnails are a little bit shorter and everything else.
I thought I used to think she was super hot.
until
And
he,
then until you found
until
out
he
about
saw
The thumbnails, like,
until he
nope.
saw the hand.
All right, so
I know that's petty.
we're gonna get into fetishes.
Until he saw the hand.
Right.
He will never date.
Is
this
the
hot
opposite
ass
of a
woman.
fetish, right? It's
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
yeah.
This is a turn off. Pretty much,
Right.
you won't
I'm
date
like,
somebody,
no,
or another thing you won't date is plastic.
Oh yeah, anybody?
They gotta be
All
real.
natural.
I like natural women.
Yeah.
I do too.
I love it.
I do too.
I don't know why women. I can understand why some women do it and change their features. They want to look younger
Mm.
because I mean, I think that women want to compete at all times with other women.
Right.
You know, especially the ones that are single that are trying to find someone. They have to compete with the young 21-year-olds that are coming in.
You look at probably 75-80% of the women that fail in a relationship or whatever happens. What's the first thing they're going to do? They're going to lose weight. They're going to get their hair cut. They're going to do all these things to try to make themselves look more or feel
More attractive.
Maybe it's to feel more attractive, not look more attractive, but it, you know. goes
But
both
think
ways.
about it. At the end of the day, they are literally. I mean, a lot of women say, "Well, I'm doing this for myself." No, you're doing it to attract something.
Right. Otherwise, if you were doing it for yourself, why didn't you do it the whole time you were married
Exactly.
or whatever?
Isn't that
Exactly.
body shaming?
It's not body shaming. It's just
Mhm.
no, it's not. And then that's where we get it wrong, man.
And because that's not what I see in a person.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, men are attracted to beauty, of course, right? I mean, but we're
we're
visually
also
attract-
attracted to somebody's personality and
I'm-
their soul
I'm
and
more
their character.
personality.
But you think about it. If you're not physically attracted to that person, you wouldn't go and talk to that person, right?
No.
Men are visual. We're hunters.
100% more
Visual.
Yeah.
I will go still talk to people.
Visual. You can talk to people all you want.
Yeah, I'll still talk to them,
But
get to know them.
But you have your visual conception of that person is the most important thing.
I only have one downfall. That's pretty much the worst thing ever. If they weigh,
I shouldn't say conception, perception.
2 sizes of me or 3 sizes of me, I will probably won't talk to them. That's the only people I won't talk to.
See, there you go.
3? No, actually, yeah, 3. If I roll over and I'm still on her, I can't.
God.
I can't. Personality.
You getting mad at me about the thumbs.
Right. I'm a thin guy.
You guys are one extreme to another.
Yeah.
You got the
I
full
agree.
spectrum. You
I
are across
I
the
do agree
board.
with that.
I am. I will talk to everybody and anybody, but and get to know the person and love personality.
Give everybody a chance.
I give everybody a chance, but I will never go to bed with that person. That if
They can change that,
yeah.
but
but
they can't change those thumbs.
Flicky,
And that
wouldn't that be
right there
considered plastic
is
surgery then?
the finishing the argument on my part. So if a girl wants a guy that's 6'4" and rock hard abs and blah blah blah, the guy that's 5'7" with the same aesthetics doesn't get the date because he's short.
Yeah, I'm going to that. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
And women do it too.
I don't understand.
Women
why,
do it a lot.
We need to have a woman on here because I have tons of questions for him.
Oh man.
I almost had my wife convinced to come tonight.
No, this-
And I was like, no, maybe that's not a good idea.
This went sideways for a
I'm
second.
bitter. I'll be bitter. So yeah,
Oh, she's a trooper. She just stayed out.
I'll be bitter. I couldn't have a woman here talking about this kind of stuff.
I could.
I'll be so fucking bitter.
Oh, you're a woman?
No,
Oh,
any
I
woman.
could.
Man,
I could. I could just sit here and talk to me. If we had 2 women on the panel, sit here and talk about
You're
this
kind of
stuff.
acting like a woman right now.
I was raised by all women. Yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah.
right.
It's just you can see the other side.
Yeah, I can see both spectrums. I always will and always have. But
It's just preferences. That's all.
your preferences are really weird sometimes.
Okay,
though.
I have a standard,
It's
man.
just dumb.
It's a thumb.
The whole thumb thing kills.
I have an ordinary thumb, man. If you have an ordinary thumb, cool. I'm good.
Right.
You got a little stubby thumb with a little baby nail on it. You ever watch that movie, Scary Movie too?
Yeah, that's my strong
Yeah,
hand.
he did this little thing. He had the same thumb that what's her face has, man.
Oh,
Threw me the fuck off. Tom Jennings has the same thumb.
It's my strong hand.
He tickled her nose. Oh God, get out of here, man. All right, guys, we're gonna get this show over with. This has been a weird one, but it's been funny though. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
We didn't even do the break.
I know it was straight 2 hours, man. Oh yeah,
right.
we went straight through it. Knew it. I knew we could do it.
You're burning.
Yeah. Sorry, ladies with little thumbs. I'm sorry. Can't do it.
It's my strong thumb.
All right, guys. This concludes
Wanna
our
play thumb war?
episode. Huh?
Want to play thumb more?
I'll be freaked out, and she'll probably win every time.
Sorry, you win. It's quick. Like playing a midget.
yeah,
It's like
I saw a chick at work
Double
with a
joint.
thumb. Like, oh, look at that thumb.
Would you-
No,
oh, here's a good question. Would you date a midget?
you know what? I would entertain
a
it.
little person?
If she was pretty, yeah, I would entertain it.
Me too.
I would entertain it. This is something I've never done.
you don't have to follow it up with the noises.
Me too.
Yeah.
I would.
Little people. Don't do that, dude. Stop being gross, man. Stop being gross. All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here. But we want to thank everybody for joining us today.
More than welcome. I wouldn't have missed it.
This is the Third Eye Truth Theory podcast, episode 106. Guys, all right. We're going to skip final thoughts to get up. I think we gave enough thoughts today.
I'm doing that.
But I am James Gill, your host. This is Joe Hill, co-host. Guys, we love you. Thank you for watching us. If you watch on YouTube, we catch you next week. Who's the guest next week?
DJ from, I think, the Mark.
From the Mark? Okay. All right. And we'll see you guys on Monday, 8 p.m. and Wednesday, 8 p.m. next week.
Yeah.
Guys, please tune in.
Later.
We love you so much. We got out of here, guys.